Rajesh stared at the mounting bills on his kitchen table. Each bill felt like a physical weight pressing down on his chest. The electricity bill, the credit card statements, the personal loan, they were a constant, gnawing reminder of his financial precariousness. Rajesh worked as a mechanic, but his income was barely enough to cover his monthly expenses. He had always been careful with money, but an unexpected medical emergency had thrown his finances into disarray. Now, he was drowning in debt, and the shore seemed miles away. The stress was relentless. It gnawed at Rajesh's peace of mind, stealing his sleep and replacing it with a constant, low-level anxiety. He found himself snapping at his wife and children, the pressure cooker of his financial worries boiling over into his personal life. Rajesh loved his family dearly, and the thought of failing them, of not being able to provide for their needs, filled him with a deep sense of shame. He wanted to confide in someone, to share the burden that was crushing him, but he felt a strange sense of shame. Debt, he realized, was a taboo subject. People whispered about it, judged those who struggled with it, and offered little in the way of real help or understanding. So, Rajesh kept his struggles bottled up, the weight of his secret growing heavier with each passing day. The constant worry began to affect Rajesh's health. He suffered from frequent headaches, his stomach was always in knots, and he felt a perpetual fatigue that no amount of sleep could cure. He withdrew from social gatherings, no longer able to bear the cheerful facade, the pretense of normalcy when his life felt like it was falling apart. Every phone call from an unknown number sent a jolt of fear through him. He was terrified of debt collectors, of the humiliation of having his financial struggles exposed to the world. Rajesh started working longer hours, hoping to earn enough to chip away at the mountain of debt. But the extra income barely made a dent in the ever-growing interest charges. He felt trapped in a vicious cycle, working himself to the bone only to stay in the same place, treading water in a sea of debt. The joy had been leached out of his life, replaced by a grinding sense of despair. He started skipping meals to save money. His clothes began to hang loosely on his once robust frame. His wife, though concerned, remained largely in the dark about the extent of his financial woes. He couldn't bear to see the worry in her eyes, the fear that would surely cloud her usually sunny disposition. He felt like a failure, a burden on the family he loved so much. Rajesh's story is not unique. Millions of people around the world are caught in the same debilitating cycle of debt. They work hard, they try to make ends meet, but the system seems rigged against them. They are bombarded with advertisements for easy credit, encouraged to buy now and pay later. The temptation is strong, especially when faced with unexpected expenses or the desire to provide a better life for their families. But the ease with which credit is offered often masks the harsh realities of high interest rates and the crippling weight of long-term debt. The cycle of debt is a complex web of economic factors, societal pressures, and a lack of financial literacy. Many individuals lack the basic knowledge to manage their finances effectively. They are not taught about budgeting, saving, or the dangers of high-interest debt. Schools often fail to provide adequate financial education, leaving individuals ill-equipped to navigate the complexities of the modern financial world. This lack of knowledge makes them vulnerable to predatory lending practices and unsustainable debt burdens. Furthermore, societal pressures often exacerbate the problem. We live in a culture that equates material possessions with success and happiness. We are constantly bombarded with messages that encourage us to spend, to consume, to keep up with the Joneses. This constant pressure to acquire more, to project an image of affluence, can lead individuals down a path of unsustainable spending and mounting debt. There is a pervasive stigma attached to debt, a sense of shame that prevents individuals from seeking help or discussing their struggles openly. This silence only serves to perpetuate the problem, making it harder for people to break free from the cycle. We need to change the conversation around debt, creating a more open and understanding environment where people feel comfortable seeking help and support. Financial literacy is crucial for empowering individuals to make informed decisions about their money. We need to equip people with the knowledge and skills they need to manage their finances effectively, from budgeting and saving to understanding credit and investing. This education should start at a young age, ensuring that future generations are better prepared to navigate the complexities of the financial world. We also need to address the systemic issues that contribute to the debt crisis. Predatory lending practices need to be curbed, and access to affordable credit should be expanded. Policies that promote financial stability and economic opportunity for all, regardless of background or income level, are essential for creating a more just and equitable society. Despite the challenges, there is hope for individuals struggling with debt. The first step is acknowledging the problem and seeking help. Many resources are available to assist individuals in taking control of their finances. Credit counseling agencies can provide guidance on budgeting, debt management, and negotiating with creditors. Financial advisors can offer personalized advice and support, helping individuals develop a plan to achieve their financial goals. It is important to remember that you are not alone in this struggle. Millions of people face similar challenges, and there is no shame in seeking help. Breaking free from the cycle of debt requires a combination of personal responsibility, financial literacy, and a supportive environment. It is a journey that takes time, effort, and commitment, but it is a journey worth taking. The path to financial freedom may be long and arduous, but it is attainable. With determination, perseverance, and the right support, you can break free from the chains of debt and build a more secure and fulfilling future for yourself and your loved ones. Remember, every step you take towards financial stability is a victory, a testament to your strength and resilience. Rajesh's story is a stark reminder of the human cost of debt. It highlights the emotional, physical, and social toll that financial struggles can take on individuals and their families. But it also offers a glimmer of hope, reminding us that we are not alone in this struggle. By fostering open conversations about debt, promoting financial literacy, and advocating for policies that support economic justice, we can create a society where everyone has the opportunity to achieve financial stability and well-being. Remember, there is always hope and help is available. You are not alone.